This preview is for the bar graph bridge under sorting and classifying. So we can click on test drive and then go ahead and click on kindergarten. Scroll down until you see sorting and classifying underneath measurement and data. You can click test drive, select with open access. And once it loads, you can double check we have the right grade level. We do. Go ahead and click in the objective. We actually want to click on this bar graph bridge game, and once we're in the game we can go ahead and select level 1. And in this there's a few things that we're looking for our students. I would first ask them, what do you notice? They should say that they notice that the screen is split in half up and down, that there are some shapes up here, some yellow squares and some purple circles, and then at the bottom right here they see some yellow squares, which it looks like they might be able to click in this actual graph. They also have some purple circles down here where they can't click quite yet. Gigi's at the bottom of the screen, and it looks like we have to get Gigi across the screen. And over here on the side there are numbers. So I would then ask students what they think they have to do. They should say something along the lines of, we have to measure how many total shapes there are. So then I would model. Okay class, there are some shapes over here that we see, let's count them. The first thing we need to count is this highlighted blue area, and I think we need to count how many yellow squares there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, let's select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While each little square, you can tell because it kind of jumps up, you can also double check your answer because of the number on the side. This is a bar graph that we're creating. I'll click there, and now look, it looks like we can select how many purple circles there are. I see 1, 2 purple circles. So I'm going to select 1, 2, and I'm going to double check that I have the right number. The bar should go all the way up to the number 2. So I'll click there, and it looks like all of those shapes turn into squares and they're lining up. Gigi got across the screen. I think we did it right. What happens if we don't get the right answer? Here I see 2 new shapes. I see blue triangles and I see yellow squares. Let's count the blue triangles. 1, 2, 3. Say I'm going ahead and I accidentally hit the 2 instead of the 3. It's still going to ask me how many yellow squares there are. There are 1, 2 yellow squares. Let's hit 2 yellow squares and see what happens. Oh no, looks like we have a box that doesn't fit. We're going to have to try that one over again. So now we know there are 3 blue triangles and 2 yellow squares. 1, 2, 3. Can double check my bar graph and click the 3. And I can see that there are 2 yellow squares. So I will select 2 and make sure I'm double checking with the bar graph. And that looks like we got the right answer this time. I would do 1 or 2 more examples with your class and then have your students go ahead and do the exercise on their own.